Romanian deadlift. So the main thing we're going to be making sure that we can do here is keep our kind of spine nice and straight the whole time. Okay? The first version that we're going to do is literally just going to use a very light dumbbell. So literally we'll just go with a 5 kilo dumbbell starting out. So Emily's going to hold the dumbbell down between her legs. Okay? Literally you can either just hold the handle like so, or you can hold the top of the dumbbell here like this. From there, what she's going to do is lock her shoulders nice and tight back into place. The feet are just out hip width apart, and she's going to sit back into her hips, keeping a slight bend in the knees, and then locking forward from there again. So every time when she drops down, you can see she's got a straight line from her hips to her head, so the lower back isn't bending on top. Okay? If you're able to get right down to the floor with the dumbbell, that's fine, but you just don't go down too deep when your back starts bending. Okay? You'll see there as well when she's dropping down, her knees aren't travelling forward, it's the hips that are travelling backwards, okay? And you just take your time building up nice and tight into that movement. We're squeezing our lats nice and tight the whole time, okay? So nice and tight to our side. If we want to progress that, so let's say we're starting to use a dumbbell that's a bit bigger, and every time we're kind of hitting the floor, but we feel like we could go a little bit deeper. What we'll do then is, we'll actually use 2 dumbbells, and we'll hold the dumbbell in each hand. But then we're going to go through the same movement again. So the feet are just kind of hip to shoulder width apart, locked nice and tight to her side, and then again she's going to sit right back into her hips till she feels the stretch in her hamstrings, and then drive back up from there. Okay, so that's going to straighten up our whole posterior chain, but we have to make sure that our back isn't bending. Okay, perfect. Alright, that's our loaded Romanian deadlift.